About to put in the work. Lakers are way down. Pistons. Philly, the Pistons. Alright.
WNBA. What is the minimum games played requirement to be eligible for the Kia Performance Award title of MVP?
This one is new. Is it 50 games, 55 games, 60 games, or 65 games? Next up, speaking of performance, which NBA team played the most overtime games in the first half of this season?
Was it the Kings? The Trailblazers?
Now the starters for the visiting Golden State Warriors. At small forward, Andrew Wiggins. At center, Usman Garuba. At the other forward position, Jonathan Kuminga. At point guard, Stephen Curry. At the other guard position, Derek Ingram. The head coach of the visiting team is Steve Kerr. Starting at small forward at 6'6" inches. Number 9, Dylan Brooks. At 4, at 6'0" inches. Number 5, Fred VanVleet. At the other 4, standing 6'11", number 10, Jabari Smith. Starting at the other guard at 6'4", number 4, Chandler Green. At center, 6'10", number 28, Alfred Chingu. The head coach of Joe Harton. Let's hear it for Houston Rockets.
Welcome to 2K Sports. We have the NBA coming up. Great to have you with us. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and we'll have David Aldridge filling us in from the sideline. And now the Golden State Warriors starters. They've got Andrew Wiggins. Curry is out there with Ingram. Then there's Jonathan Kuminga. And it's Garuba in at the 5. And for Houston, the guard spots are VanVleet and Green. At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Smith. And it's Şengün in at the center position. Well, how long does all of your off-season rest usually last you at the start of the regular season? Like, when do you start to really feel the games again?
You know, the fatigue comes at you fast, Kevin. So that rested feeling only lasts about a couple weeks. Nothing wears you out like playing NBA ball.
Now here's Ingram. Kuminga kicks to Wiggins. It's rebounded by Houston. This game coming on the heels of their win against Toronto.
Yeah, and that one, they just locked it down defensively. Challenged shots and really protected the rim.
Boy, I tell you what, I think you got to really appreciate the grit. Getting dirty, staying engaged. That's really what defense is all about.
Took him no time at all on that one.
Hey, inside Curry has all the tricks. Floaters, scoop shots, fallaways, left hand, right hand. However he has to do it, he will.
Here's Van Vliet coming in off a 21-point game, his last outing. Passes it to Şengün. Back to Van Vliet. 5 on the clock. And Garuba pulls it down.
Boy, patrolling the paint well, protecting the rim. That's exactly the kind of defensive effort you need against him.
For 3, Ingram bangs home the trifecta.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
A slow start here for Houston in this one. It's a 5-point game. Pass to Şengün. To the paint. It's stolen by Kuminga. And it's Wiggins with the jam.
Going rack to rack. You see the athleticism of Wiggins, but also the tremendous effort to get down the court like that.
For the Warriors, they won their last contest, that game against the Nets in Brooklyn. Here's Green, and he banks in the lane.
Finally, after all those clanks, someone comes through for him.
Well, you knew it eventually was going to happen. I mean, my goodness, a tight start to this one, but maybe that'll ignite some more buckets to be made.
Now Brooks Smith. No good that time.
Well, you know, this is what happens. You can't afford to lose concentration even for a nanosecond.
Garuba the pass to Wiggins. Down low. Here's Kuminga. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins.
They wasted no time settling into their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possessions.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Brooks against Wiggins. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen. It's time now to look at the NBA's toughest defensive teams from a season ago. The Warriors, number 1. 5th best, the Rockets.
Yeah, if you want to see how hard these two teams play, just take a look at the points allowed a year ago. I mean, that is impressive.
Ingram passes to Garuba. He finds Ingram. And another 3 for Golden State.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And Houston calls their first time out of the game.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, and you know, that's going to be the focus of this timeout. They need to come up with a spark to get the offense going.
Substitution here. Clark, he's checked in for Şengün. Tari Eason comes in for Smith. Frazier, he's checked in for Brooks. It's Thompson in for Fred Van Vliet. Now, here's Thompson. A 20-point game for him in the win against Toronto.
Boy, he was piling up those assists in that one. I mean, every pass seemed to be on time and on target.
The shot's good.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Ingram against Green. shot to stop the run. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
He has a great feel for scoring in the painted area. Nice play by Jalen Green.
Something I like about Jalen Green, that ability to go vertical and just adjust midair.
We call that great body control, partner, and you've seen guys over your time around the league where that's a special gift, and it really can make it hard for defenders. Green is excellent using that body and athleticism.
Here is Frazier after the made shot from Ingram. Shot by Frazier, no good.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
And you know what, guys? That will pump him up because he takes a ton of pride in what he does on defense.
Now, here's Okoro. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
There's 39 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Green taking his time here. And Green slams it in.
Jalen Green has some serious hop. Yes, he does.
He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
And, you know, that involves pounding it inside, getting as many points as you can right at the rim. That demoralizes the team.
Green with the ball. In the game against Toronto. Very impressive. They grab their own miss, and the shot goes down.
It's never easy trying to keep him off the glass. He's an absolute beast down there.
Ball from deep three-point land. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so it's the Golden State Warriors enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint. Shots are falling with regularity, and they are pounding it down low. We've got more in store for you right after this. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Warriors.
To me, it's been the ball movement. That's been the key. I mean, going from good to great. Not settling for a good shot, making that extra pass, keeping the defense off balance, and taking great shots.
And, guys, they've also done a great job generating offense from their defense, forcing turnovers and making the defense pay for those mistakes.
The pairing up front, Smith and Şengün. Thompson is out there with Fred VanVleet. And it's Whitmore in at the small forward. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Rockets. Now here's VanVleet. Nothing on the board. Thompson outside. Good, and VanVleet gets the assist.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Wiggins against Smith. Wiggins right side. Back to Curry. Pass to Podziemski. And with the big collisions we see in the paint, and Greg, there are some. Some have argued for changing the charge rule. Did you see that?
You know, there's talk of extending the restricted area. I've even heard some say ban charges by help defenders. I like the former idea. It seems less extreme.
And so it's Houston with it. The Warriors making the shot. Şengün, no good. A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. Wiggins, and the rejection by Smith.
You can tell Smith really relishes being a force on defense. Blocks like that will help him anchor himself at that end of the floor.
Brooks checked in for Houston. Wiggins outside. Thompson surveying the floor, and he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. And the Warriors lead by 16.
One of the most composed scorers we have in our league. Thompson has the poise to make every shot count.
VanVleet attacking, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
You don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
Free throw good. Van Vliet. Moody's checked in for Golden State. And so Van Vliet nails both of them.
He's as solid as it gets from the line. I mean, give him the opportunity. He's cashing in on those.
And there's the pass to Moody. Puts it up from 12. It's rebounded by Houston. Hey, Greg, here we are watching Cam Whitmore. What impresses you most about his game?
Kevin, for me, I think it's his toughness. He's not afraid to get physical underneath the basket, and I really love how gritty he is on the D as well.
Warriors leading by 14. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thank you very much. Jalen Green is trying to reach his potential as a star in this league. He says things are starting to slow down for me. I'm recognizing the game a lot more and understanding what my role is. I'm locked in, and hopefully I'll give my team a chance to win and just take my game to another level, becoming a lot more efficient and aggressive. Kevin, back to you.
All right. Thanks, D.A.
Staying alert and aware. Wiggins sees his man flash to an open spot. Pass right on the money.
Now a timeout called by Houston. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. Staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Houston with a big group substitution here. Clark, he's checked in for Şengün. Tari Eason comes in for Smith. Frazier, he's checked in for Whitmore. And Jalen Green subbed in for Fred VanVleet. Now, here's Green. He has 6. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession. .146 left now here in the second. Pass to Okoro. It's Ingram atop the key. Over Brooks. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Ingram's got 10.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
And he comes up with the deuce.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
And it's Ingram missing.
Well, it looks like he's cooled down a bit after hitting those 2 in the first quarter.
Brooks against Ingram. Here's Frazier. Here's Clark, and it's Clark with the jam.
In all of his athleticism on display there, Clark's work ethic makes him lethal on that offensive backboard.
Here's Jackson Davis. Paul passes to Kuminga. Here's Ingram, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It goes on Dillon Brooks. The Warriors shooting their first free throws of the night right here.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
You know, success at the line just became contagious for them. A few guys got on a roll, and it carried over to the rest of the team.
And the first one at the line is good. And the Rockets making a change here. Thompson's checked in. Both free throws good for Ingram. There's 39 seconds left in the first half. Here's Thompson. Chris Paul grabs the miss.
I wouldn't say that's exactly his spot now. I mean, and you can see why.
Shoots the three. And Ingram with the basket on the assist by Paul. Paul's got 3 assists tonight. Rockets trail by 17.
And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Yeah, don't give them another possession here.
Green. The Warriors pull it in. Now here's Ingram. Puts up a deep 3. And so it's the Golden State Warriors feeling good about their 17-point lead heading into the break. They've got their field goal percentage to thank for that. They've been hot from all over the floor tonight. Back right after this. There wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You know, the captain has been exceptional here, guys.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on them from deep here. Talk about dialed in. Well,
you know, the stroke looks fantastic. Even when he's had a hand in his face, it hasn't affected him at all.
So for the Golden State Warriors right now, Jonathan Kuminga out there with Wiggins. Then there's Stephen Curry. Then it's Ingram. And it's Garuba in at the 5 down low. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. David.
Hey, guys. The captain in the last game against Brooklyn put on a show. He scored 35 points, and he was really dialed in from three-point land, making a lot of long ones. And those are big numbers he put up. Hard to match. But he'll be aiming high again tonight. Back to you guys.
Yeah, David, in stretches, he was absolutely dominant. Greg, he'd love to match that performance tonight.
This team needs his contributions. When he's right, he makes winning plays time and time again.
For sure, and draws so much defensive attention that it opens up opportunities for others.
Clark, one benefit that Jabari Smith has had in his career is the wisdom from his dad. He has learned a lot.
No wisdom like a father's wisdom, particularly when a dad has traveled the road that his son is traveling. In the NBA, I'm sure his dad learned a ton in his experience that he has passed on to Jabari Smith Jr. in a way that's benefited the younger Smith.
It's trailed by 13. Brooks feeling it out a bit. Pass to Şengün. Ingram against Green. And Garuba pulls it down. Garuba's got 5 rebounds tonight. Ingram against Green. And the basket is good. Ingram's got 17.
Yeah, taking it right into the teeth of the defense. And it's a defense that's starting to look frustrated.
Well, they should be. I mean, it has not been a good performance for them at that end of the floor.
Brooks misses.
You know, even though it's a point-blank range shot, that's not an easy one, especially when the defense is that tight.
Curry is inside. Brooks covering. And there's Stephen Curry on the assist by Wiggins.
Just one of the craftiest scorers inside. Curry has all sorts of ways to get that shot up and over the defense.
Rockets have gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Pass to Smith. Into the lane. Şengün. It's good on the putback.
That is what Şengün brings this team. The ability to turn misses into makes. Doing the dirty work down low.
Now here's Curry. He has 7. The pass to Garuba. Ingram outside. Fires the 3. Rebound by Smith. And so Van Fleet will bring it up for the Rockets. Down by 15. They can look forward to the American Airlines Center after this game. They'll match up against Dallas. That'll be game 1 of a 4-game road trip. So, Clark, we know you're very familiar with the college game. How do you think the one-and-done rule has worked out so far?
You know, not as it was intended to, Kevin. I mean, in some ways, the chance to see guys like Durant and others play in college for a year was better than not having them there. But I think it's also created this expectation that if you're not a one and done, that you've somehow failed. And that's detrimental to the psyche of young players.
Free throw good, Green.
Looking for a one-word descriptor for Jalen Green? The best one I come up with is exciting. The way he runs the floor and gives every play his all. This guy's just fun to watch.
Looking at who's out there now for the Rockets. Tari Eason's checked in for Jabari Smith. Frazier comes in for Brooks. And it's Thompson in for Fred Van Vliet. He hits one and misses one, each at the line. Warriors leading by 14. Here's Podziemski. Teardrop shot. It's hauled in by Frazier. A shot by Podziemski, no good. Frazier against Thompson. Can't cash in from close range. Golden State's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half.
Rockets foul. Jalen Green. First personal foul.
The Warriors shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
Line for the Warriors. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. That one goes in. 2 from the line that time. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Thompson outside. Passes it to Easton. Houston moving the ball around. Here's Green. Banked in off the glass. Green's got 5 points now this quarter.
And the shooting has really been there for him today. But he may have to take it upon himself to continue to carry this team and try and get out of this hole.
Now here's Paul. Still scoreless. Always going up for the alley-oop here.
Chris Paul, so smart as a point guard. Any weaknesses in the defense, he's going to exploit.
There's 47 seconds left in the third. Green in the post. Podziemski grabs the board. Warriors leading by 16. Rockets with the rebound.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
Nice shot by Thompson.
Really, the defense is helpless to stop a layup right there. Just too much of an advantage in terms of the mismatch.
Here's Podziemski. Pass the ball. Over Thompson. Off target with that shot. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. The Warriors on top, leading by 14.
44.
It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Toyota Center. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball. And how about the perfect delivery.
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Smith is out there with Whitmore. Then it's Thompson. Then it's Tari Eason. And it's Van Vliet in at the point. That's the 5 for Houston right now.
Delicious dime from Curry there. One of the reasons his teammates love playing with him.
And here is Van Vliet. Now the dish to Thompson. Pass to Smith. Shoots over Kuminga. Kept alive. Second chance shot. Smith, no luck.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And you know what? He's not going to give up an easy finish at the rim. I mean, that's just against his constitution.
Now Van Vliet. Here's Whitmore. Covered by Wiggins. Back to Van Vliet. Shoots over Curry. That's good from Van Vliet on the assist by Whitmore.
And Van Vliet has the stroke to shoot from anywhere, even mid-range, when he has to.
We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Thompson against Ingram. Count it. Good. Ingram's got 4 this quarter.
Just make sure you keep getting him touches. I mean, you love what he's doing at the offensive end. Don't go away from it.
Thompson looking for an opening. Here's the lob to the hoop. It's going to be out of bounds. The Rockets will retain possession. Brooks check in for Tari Eason. Stolen by Okoro. And Curry with the clear path to the hoop. Finished off the break. And that's now 9 points for Stephen Curry. And taking a quick look here, guys, at the hustle stats for the Warriors.
They have been a wrecking ball defensively, coming up with steals, being active with their hands, and just doing a terrific job of disrupting the rhythm.
And I love the fact they kept the pressure on, really pushing that ball, running it up the floor. I love seeing that. A team staying aggressive even when they're playing well. Yeah, he's been hooping, but the rest of the team, not so much.
Curry against Van Vliet. And the rejection by Smith. Out of bounds. Houston takes possession. Şengün's checked in for the Rockets. The Warriors also with a sub. Garuba's checked in. Here's Van Vliet. We're in the fourth quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone. The pass to Brooks. Smith outside. Clock at 6. Here's Thompson. And Şengün comes it down.
Turkish thunder. Şengün tasting the sauce up top.
Van Vliet against Curry. Ditch to Ingram. There's the 3. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got 4 assists in the game.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
They look pretty demoralized to me, and that always shows through at the defensive end first.
Now a timeout called by Houston. You have to like what we're seeing from the captain.
He can't miss from deep. The defense has to regroup here, and I think they've got to change things up because he's locked in from behind the arc.
to present the New Balance Player of the Game, the captain.
And guys, this really has been his night. He's done a lot of things well, but his scoring really put him over the top. You can see how determined he's been every time he's gotten his hands on the ball. Great drive and also great focus offensively.
Here's Şengün. Smith dishes to Green. Over Ingram. It's rebounded by Kuminga.
Boy, you've got to be there defensively. I mean, that's an easy mid-range jumper that he'll typically drain.
And Ingram with the basket on the assist by Curry. Curry's got his 5th assist in this one. What do you think of the league's most recent CBA, Greg, that 7-year deal just signed?
Oh, Kevin, the NBA and Players Association both need to be commended. Labor peace through the rest of the decade. Most pro sports don't have this kind of stability. Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Warriors.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And with this effort tonight, grabbing their 8th win of the year.
And this is a great way for them to kick off this season series. 2 more games ahead, and they've taken the mental advantage with this win tonight.
I don't think it'll play out quite that simply, though. The team coming out on the losing end of game 1 is just that much more motivated to get even in game 2 and 3. So I think the edge goes to the losing team.
And, you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for the captain.
Boy, he was absolutely relentless at the offensive end, guys. Smelled blood and went for it.
Here's Brooks after the made shot from Ingram. Brooks outside. And Garuba pulls it down.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
Now here's Kuminga. Some nice passing by Golden State. Just 5 to shoot. Curry kicks to Ingram. Lets the 3 fly. Good, and Curry gets the assist. 35 points for the captain.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off. Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
So we see the Warriors taking the game here. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
They feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for being with us. See you later.
I'm not spending that 10,000. I'm gonna save it.
If they don't get this, they're in early trouble, I would say. Especially since Chris is in the game representing his affiliation.
Kia, movement that inspires.
Happy Lunar New Year! We're celebrating in My Team with an awe-inspiring new set for the new year.
Some of the My Team community's favorite cards come from this annual set, including Amethyst Smush Parker, Diamond OJ Mayo, and Wang Zhuzhu. There's also 4 pink diamonds, including Stephon Marbury, Michael Beasley, and E. Jian Lian.
And the collection reward for this set? You know it. It's 7-6 Yao Ming. You can also grab him from the Lunar New Year packs and boxes in the pack market as a special insert.
On top of these cards, you can also celebrate Lunar New Year with Special Edition Jeremy Lin. Head over to the My Team Community Hub to enter this locker code and get Lin.
It's the Year of the Dragon, and it's all going down in My Team.
Coming right up, the Warriors taking on the Pelicans. For the Golden State Warriors, they're playing with terrific focus to start the year. Their hard work from the summer is paying off. Pelicans, Warriors, coming up next. To have you with us on a Sunday afternoon for basketball here on 2K Sports. Joined by Grant Hill, Steve Smith, and Allie LaForce. I'm Brian Anderson. A look at the starting group for the Pelicans. The backcourt, McCollum and Jones, Zion and Valanciunas in the middle, and it's Ingram in at the small forward position. And for the Warriors, Jonathan Kuminga is out there with Usman Garuba. Then there's Okoro, then there's Stephen Curry, and it's Ingram in at the 2. Smitty, we always talk about basketball-related issues, but off the floor, for guys on a new team in a new city, what are the real challenges there?
I think, B.A., I'm going to keep it simple. It's about your routine. If you can nail that down in your new surroundings, that's the key.
Golden State will get the first possession. Curry against McCollum. Pass to Ingram from outside the arc. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Outside Ingram. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. If you look at Ingram, it seems like he only gets better with age, Smith.
Yeah, you're so right. There's a case to be made that since he won the Most Improved Player Award in 2020, he's only continued to improve. His game gets more well-rounded every season.
And he drops the first.
You know, I love that Brandon Ingram continues to grow his game. We've seen him get better at moving the ball, which only makes him more versatile on the floor.
Both free throws good from Ingram. And here's Curry. Outside Ingram. And the officials called goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
Well, at least the D was going for it, but he got to the ball just a moment late.
And it's Pelicans ball. It's a three-point game. First chance of the year for them to go up against this Warriors team.
For a team with their talent, it's a bit surprising how poorly they played in this matchup last year.
And Okoro gets it to go.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
And just about a minute into this first quarter. Pass to Valanciunas. Back to McCollum. Lets it go from deep. Kuminga pulls it in.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Curry. And again, it's Golden State.
See, the game plan is working already. 4 straight makes to start this one.
So it's the Pelicans now. They're coming off that loss against Portland.
I really think the nail in the coffin was their missed free throws. That's usually an ominous sign.
You hate to lose it at the line, especially when you're getting what you want in other areas of the game.
Now here's McCollum. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Portland. Just 4 to shoot. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pelicans will retain possession here.
Basketball.
Here's Ingram. 32 points for him last game against Portland. McCollum on the left side. Knocks down the triple.
And after missing their first 3 shots, maybe this will get them going.
The Warriors have gone 4 of 4 from the floor. Perfect start. Kuminga down low. Covered by Williamson. Okoro on the wing. Pass to Kuminga. Banked it in off the glass.
5 straight buckets to start the game. Off to a hot start.
Well, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen. A moment here to see the numbers for C.J. McCollum.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
It's often a tough call that can go either way, but I agree with you on that one.
Ingram deciding where to go with it. Back to Curry. Pass to Ingram. This one for 3. Williams grabs the board. And so it's Williamson who brings up the ball for the New Orleans Pelicans. They trail by 6. Jones misses.
Great anticipation defensively. I love how he turned an easy look into a difficult play.
And you know, technically, it's a high percentage look. But this is why we play the game.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going so far for the Warriors.
Right now is their passing game, and it's been on point, doing a great job of moving it around and getting the ball to their shooters.
Another area they've excelled in is the points in the paint. They've been able to gouge the interior defense so far in this one.
When you talk about franchise players, Steph Curry leaps to mind, a guy who can put a team on his back.
And the Pelicans going with a whole new group out there. And so Curry nails both of them.
money from the stripe. He does a great job night in and night out.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Daniels passes to Nance. Here's Hawkins. He's covered by Curry. Pass to Daniels. To the inside. Robinson Earl with the bucket.
Beautiful location on the pass as usual. Led his man perfectly.
Now here's Wiggins. Ball passes to Curry. Another shot. And he converts the layup. Curry's got 6.
Great anticipation from Steph Curry on the putback.
Pass to Hawkins. Back to Daniels. Nance outside. Here's Hawkins. And the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
Jump ball.
And so it's Golden State with it. The Warriors leading. Wiggins outside. Back to Paul. 54 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Yep, that one goes.
He hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
Daniels passes to Nance. Here's Hawkins. He's covered by Curry. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. In transition, here come the Warriors.
They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
Play calling has been fantastic. They've been a step ahead of the defense since the opening tip.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Pass to Daniels. Top of the key jumper, no good.
This opportunity, it's a makeable shot for him. He just can't get it to go.
To the paint.
They've been very effective so far. A balanced attack at its best.
And it's helped them build an early lead. They just need to stay aggressive.
And an overpowering first quarter effort. Already a double-digit advantage. The Warriors on top. They lead by 14. And we'll bring you the start of quarter number 2 when we return. And so far through 1 quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. A very convincing performance from the Warriors so far.
You know, they've been relentless in how they attack the paint.
They came in looking to attack from the get-go, willing to be physical and setting the tone.
So the Pelicans 5 right now. Brandon Ingram out there with Trey Murphy. Then there's Dyson Daniels. Then there's Zion Williamson. And it's McCollum at the point.
Hey guys, the captain in their last game against the Rockets got the job done. He dropped 35 points and was locked in from distance. It was impressive. He just went out there and played his game, absolutely owning the opposition in the process. Back to you guys.
Well, it'll be interesting to see how much of that performance carries over into this one.
His goal is to provide whatever the team needs from him on that particular evening.
Well, that's what it means to be unselfish, putting the team's interests first. As you say, he just wants to come away with the W.
And Grant, you talked about it early in your playing days, blaming yourself for the Pistons not winning. Talk about that pressure on the best player to deliver wins.
Well, B.A., the pressure's real, and it's tough to keep perspective and just control what you can control. When you're tasked with leading a team to victory, you expect it first and foremost from yourself.
The Pelicans have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Pass to Daniels. And no good. Some solid defense from Ingram. Golden State with the ball. They lead by their biggest margin of the game. It's at 15 points. Here's Okoro, covered by Ingram, and Okoro gets it to go.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
And so McCollum will bring it up for New Orleans. They've got the Lakers ahead of them in their next game in Los Angeles. That'll be their second of 3 games total on this road trip. And there's the rejection. Not of bounds. New Orleans will have it. Here's a look at what's coming up for the New Orleans Pelicans. On Tuesday, they'll face off against Anthony Davis and the Los Angeles Lakers. Then on Saturday, they'll be matching up against Steven Adams and the Memphis Grizzlies.
What a great opportunity for this team to take a step forward. They have some tough road games coming up, and that kind of stretch can bring a team together. Winning some of these games would be huge for their overall confidence.
Coming off a scoreless first quarter, he's found a little rhythm here.
The Warriors have gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. Here's Ingram. And a nice finish on the layup. Ingram's got 10 points.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
McCollum outside. Here in quarter 2, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. It's good.
That's easy work for CJ. He'll burn you anytime you give him a lane to the hoop.
Smitty, what impresses you about CJ McCollum's game as a ball handler?
B.A., well, he's a terrific passer, but also a consistent scoring option. I'm impressed with how he balances those 2 aspects of his job.
New Orleans calls timeout.
Coach definitely wants to talk about their interior defense, which has not been impressive.
It's a matter of want to, helping out contested shots. You have to want to make the effort.
Take a quick pause and look at the best shooting teams from last season. The Warriors, number 1. Second, the Pelicans.
And the way both of these squads shot the ball last season was tremendous. Trusting in one another, following their offensive game plan, and executing with confidence.
On the wing, Jones. Here's the 3. It's rebounded by Golden State. This game following their win against the Rockets.
Oh my, talk about mental toughness. The crowd was roaring against them, but they were able to focus and finish the task at hand.
It was a terrific performance we got a chance to watch. They got into a nice rhythm and made smart adjustments along the way.
Pass to Ingram. There's the triple. Gets the 3 to fall. Ingram's got 13.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Ingram, the pass to Nance. Jones against Ingram. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. Not everyone is going to score 20 points a game. And Herb Jones has embraced his role on the defensive side, Smitty.
Yeah, some call him the straitjacket because what he does on the defensive end, he's tall and lanky, and he's not easy to shake off.
He makes the first.
A high second-round pick. Herb Jones has done a nice job turning himself into a rotational piece.
Andrew Wiggins checked in for the Warriors. Jones hits them both. There's 1:12 left in the first half of this game. Outside Ingram. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Herb Jones picks one up.
It was a strong move. The shot's just a little off.
Ingram.
knocks down the first one.
I'm making my free throws this year. Last year I was terrible at free throws. This year I'm going to be better. I actually had that same tactic. Not that same exact tactic. This is my own tactic.
Both free throws good from Ingram. And so it's Ingram with it. He brings it up for the Pelicans. 19-point game. Takes a 13-footer. The offensive rebound. Count it. Nance has got his first 2 points.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense.
Pass to Thompson. Back to Paul. There's 39 seconds left in the first half of basketball.
You can see just how polished a shooter Chris Paul is. His form could not be any better.
Hawkins, the pass to Nance. Goes back up. The rebound by Wiggins.
Aggressive mindset, but the defender just as determined to send him away empty-handed.
Thompson controls the rebound and the putback.
Great anticipation by Thompson. He's right there to get the rebound and put it back in.
Here's Hawkins. He's scoreless. Pass to Ingram. Shoots over Thompson. And so it's the Golden State Warriors sitting on a comfortable 21-point lead at the end of the quarter. They've had incredible success defensively, taking away good looks and pressuring shooters. We'll be right back after this word. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. New Orleans is shooting only 36% so far in this game. Jonathan Kuminga is out there with Isaac Okoro. Then there's Stephen Curry. Then it's Usman Garuba. And it's Ingram in a shooting guard. So that's the group out there for Golden State. Pass to Garuba. Here's Okoro. Here's Ingram. That one off the back iron and out.
I'm not sure how he's going to explain that shot later.
Low percentage chance. If it's not there, give up the rock. Trust your teammates.
I'll tell you, those finishes are always extra special when they come from your point guard.
Oh, forget about his passing. Can we see more dunking?
It just shows you the versatility. This guy can do a lot of different things for you. Woo-wee.
Valanciunas finds Jones. And a minute played as the second half gets going. Here's Okoro, covered by Ingram from 8 feet away. And again, it's Golden State.
And that's not a move we typically see from him. Wow.
Now here's Ingram. McCollum outside. On the take. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Garuba's got 5 rebounds tonight. And here's Curry for 3. Another 3 for Golden State.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Here's McCollum. Soft touch off the glass. McCollum's got 4 points this quarter.
Gliding down the lane. McCollum with the hard finish.
Outside Ingram. Okoro on the wing. McCollum against Curry. Up and over McCollum. Again, Golden State.
They're on fire right now, shooting 80% to start the second half.
Time called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over.
Looking now for some consistency. Just too many missed shots.
You know, this is a good time to maybe switch up your strategy a little bit. You can't keep doing what you're doing and expect a different result.
Moody's checked in.
For your Warriors Junior Jam Squad.
And so McCollum will bring it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. Now Williamson. No made baskets yet. And that one's good.
The power of Zion, able to convert on the drive, even when the D is aggressive.
Pass to Moody. And here's Kuminga. Here's Moody. Shot clock at 6. Robinson Earl with a rebound. For New Orleans, they've gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. Daniels passes to Williamson. Here's the second effort. And the layup is good. Williamson's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Teams know that Zion's a great offensive rebounder, and they still can't stop him.
Outside Kuminga. Fires from deep. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. McCollum right side. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have passed. He's covered by Curry. New Orleans needs to hurry. Late clock. Second chance effort, and he takes it up and lays it in.
Hustle points for Murphy, a greedy player.
The Warriors have gotten 4 of 7 shots to drop in the third. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Zion Williamson is a one-man wrecking crew inside. As Coach Willie Green said, quote, it's incredible his touch when he gets down to the lane with 2-3 guys hanging on him, and he's still somehow able to find the glass. And he does a great job of finding his teammates as well. And Brian, let's not forget about those dunks either.
Oh, definitely not. That's the show. Thanks, Allie.
Such an effective playmaker. You got to be impressed with CJ's ability to hit open teammates.
Back to Kuminga. Down low. And there's Curry on the assist by Kuminga. Kuminga's got 5 assists in the game. We've got 33 seconds left in the third quarter. McCollum. Kuminga pulls it in. Kuminga's got 4 rebounds now.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
Curry surveys. Take it away. Now the Pelicans in transition. Pass to Williamson. McCollum with it. With 1 on the clock. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And so it's the Golden State Warriors with plenty of breathing room. 23 points to end the quarter. Their defensive efforts have paid off, effectively shutting down the opposing offense. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
He's always near the top of the list for this honor. I mean, passes like these are his specialty.
This is what you need your floor general to do. Take charge, lead by example, unselfish play.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. On the court for the Pelicans, getting the fourth quarter going. Jones is the 2 with Ingram at small forward. Larry Nance is out there with Jonas Valanciunas. And it's Daniels in at the point guard position. Wiggins passes to Ingram. Here's Thompson. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
It gives your offense yet another option when your 2-guard Klay Thompson can play inside and be physical.
Back to Valanciunas. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup.
His team is down because he's not shooting enough. There's no reason he shouldn't be getting more looks right now.
It's Wiggins on the wing. And I heard Giannis Antetokounmpo say he would have loved to go to your alma mater, Grant, because of all the tall and skilled players that have gone to.
You know, B.A., I'm not sure he mentioned me on that list, but certainly nice to hear that from Giannis.
We played just over a minute here in the fourth. Pass to Jones. Nance in the post, pounded by Wiggins.
And I love the energy on defense. Wiggins working hard to come up with the block right there.
Lays it up and banks it in. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Warriors.
What I love, and the coaching staff has to love, is the defense. They've really brought the energy with all these blocks we've seen in this one.
Yeah, one thing I think they should continue doing is attacking the break. Because right now, this defense has no answer for them when they do this.
And that one's good. Ingram.
I like how Brandon Ingram weathers the inside coverage, fighting his way to the bucket.
Pass to Thompson. Takes it into the teeth of the D and converts the layup.
Want to score in the NBA? Picks can really force the D to make tough choices.
We're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. On the wing, Daniels. He's covered by Curry. Jones against Ingram. Jones, the pass to Valanciunas. That one no good.
And right now they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
And here's Ingram from the arc. Here's Wiggins. Rebounded by Ingram.
Unusual for him, just a lack of concentration. Fails to finish the play.
And the dunk by Valanciunas.
Great ball movement by B.I. Spots a wide open teammate and feeds him.
And so it's Curry with it. He brings it up for Golden State. Pass to Ingram. The three. He hits again. 7 for 13 and looking confident.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
This was obviously a focal point coming out of the break. Look smart when the shots are going down.
Here's Daniels.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Tries again. And he lays it up and in.
Effort play, pursuing the basketball. Love how he puts in the work.
Here's Curry. 1:56 left in the fourth quarter here. Outside Ingram. Three-pointer. Another three for Golden State.
He's been so aggressive on offense. And with the results, you understand why.
You know why? Success breeds confidence. And he's certainly been successful from there, time and time again.
Pass to Jones. To the left wing. Here's Valanciunas. There's the block. Jones against Ingram. Over Jones. That one a little long. The Pelicans have got 4 of 8 shots to drop here in this final quarter.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Warriors.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And they earned win number 9. Each win so important in this league.
Yeah, this is far from the last word in the season series. Still 3 more meetings between them and plenty of motivation to square things up.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for the captain.
High-level shot making, what we got a chance to witness. He responded to good defense with better offense time and time again. That's just staying in the moment, keeping with the current possession.
And here's Curry. Outside Ingram. Three-pointer. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Curry.
This has to feel good. They gave their fans a show and secured the W.
They're going to win by a nice margin. The effort was there all night.
And here are the Pelicans now. Here's Ingram. The rebound by Wiggins. And the Warriors with possession here. Pass to Curry. 2-second difference between shot and game clock. Thompson takes the 12-footer and hits it.
Leaving nothing to chance. This run shutting the door on them.
Not messing around at all. They were focused, relentless, and they got the job done. You know he's pulling his weight, but they still find themselves behind.
Now here's Curry. Pass to Ingram. And so Golden State takes this one, and by a big margin. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They didn't. Just a tremendous team effort. Once they had that big lead, they were not going to let the visitors back into the game.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Grant Hill, Steve Smith, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thanks for watching tonight's game, and we'll see you next time.
Bream.
Yeah, let's bring in our host for the game night, Danny from 2K TV. Danny, come on down.
Thanks so much. Pleasure to be here. Pleasure to be here. Hello. Hello.
Good to
Great to see you. Great to see you. Hello, Mari. Hello, Tonio. How are you?
Hey, what's good? How are you?
Doing great. We're going to play a game called Miss or Match, where we're going to find out if you two know each other or if our esteemed hosts of 6 years have more knowledge about each other. You ready to play?
I'm ready.
Okay, to start this game, I'm going to ask Alexis, and I'm going to ask Tonio to exit the room while Chris and Mari stay here and answer some questions.
All right, I'm going to go get some lunch. See ya.
Okay, don't go too far.
She's going to go eat instead of think about her co-host? What is going on?
And a look at the Warriors, arriving earlier on, looking sharp and determined. This Golden State team ready to get after it. Thanks for joining our Tuesday night broadcast of the NBA on 2K Sports. Along with Greg Anthony, Brett Berry, and our sideline reporter David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Now Golden State's starting five. Ingram is out there with Stephen Curry. Then there's Jonathan Kuminga. Then it's Okoro. And it's Jackson Davis in at the 5 spot. And for the Nuggets, underneath in the post, it's Gordon and Jokic. Murray out there with Bruce Brown. And it's Brown in at the small forward. It is still early in the season, Greg. We'd like to think we have teams figured out, but do we really?
Not at all, Kevin. This is the time period where fan bases freak out because of record. There's still a lot of identity to be found with every team.
Now, here's Brown. Jokic kicks to Brown. Murray outside. Shot clock at 6. Here's Jokic. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. When he's not dominating this sport, you know that Jokic spends time with his other love.
You're talking about horse racing, specifically harness racing. Jokic, that is the sport he loves the most. So it's right up there with basketball, amazingly enough.
break. Big break. 2 shots.
Free throw, good. Jokic.
I feel like Jokic could play with the baton out there because he's orchestrating.
And Jokic drops them both.
Makes it pretty tough on the defense. Who you going to pick to send to the free throw line? I mean, he's hitting the free throws right now. Form looks good.
To the inside, Okoro takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
Well, Isaac is one of those physical guards out there that can back down guys and take some hits.
Now, Jokic. His last outing, 16 points for him. And it's Murray penetrating. That one falls.
Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
Ingram outside for 3. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in.
It feels like Steph doesn't even have to look. He just knows where his teammates are.
Murray against Curry. The kick out to Brown. Unloads from 13. And he gets the jumper to drop.
And he's not going to miss many of those, especially that wide open.
No, he's automatic from the mid-range, and the defense knows that. It's a mistake to give up a shot like that.
And that one's good. Ingram.
I just don't think they want him taking that kind of shot again. His teammates are just laughing, shaking their heads there on the bench.
Jokic with it. Guarded now by Okoro. And so it looks like Denver will retain possession here. Just about 2 minutes into the game. First quarter of basketball. Denver passing it around. Jokic, no good.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
And it's Ingram missing. Nuggets have gone 2 or 3 here to start out the game. Broke loose. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Nuggets will retain possession.
Looking at some numbers for Brown. Last season's performance for him averaged about 13 points per, 4 rebounds, and 2 assists. And he's done his share of the work for the team, definitely making an impact.
Well, the numbers, if you look at them, impressive all the way around, and he's not letting the team down.
Now, here's Brown. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 11 points a game. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Brown.
Okoro takes great pride in his defense as a wing defender. He'll take on some tough hombres.
Stolen by Gordon. Pass to Brown. The shot's good. Brown making the play.
And the defense to start that play was terrific. I love the fact that they attacked early in the shot clock.
And here's Ingram from the arc. Down it goes. His 3rd basket. He's now 3 for 4. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Curry against Murray. Gordon inside. Misses from short range.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him. And how about Kuminga, one of just a handful of NBA players from Congo.
And Greg, those players from the Congo, they have achieved some of the highest level of recognition in our league. NBA champion, Hall of Famer. The player list is short, but boy, they're distinguished.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Nuggets. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with San Antonio.
When they ran the offense right, they found some easy shots, but on that occasion, it was few and far between.
Yeah, lots of ups and downs. One good possession, 2 bad ones, 1 good one. They could never get on a steady run and play some solid offense.
Here's the the 2K leaderboard with last season's best free throw shooting team. The Warriors, 4th.
This was a good group of free throw shooters last year, something they really worked on in practice. And sometimes that's the coaches calling for it, and oftentimes the players doing it by themselves.
.131 left in the first quarter. Outside Crowder. Dishes it to Collins. Pass to Strother. Count that one.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Frames the three-pointer.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Murray outside. Pass to Watson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Collins, and finished off by Collins.
That's what he gives you, a big-time presence on the glass.
And you know what, Greg? Once he gets his hands on it, he's not even thinking about kicking it out.
No, his competitiveness right now is why the teammates love him. Pretty easy right now. Clear out, give him some space, let him get to work.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Can't get it to fall, and he's missed the second after making his first. And it's the Warriors on the break. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Watching Curry is an education on how to take advantage of whatever the defense is throwing your way.
The Warriors shooting their first free throws of the night.
2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one.
Yeah, we talk so much about Curry being the best shooter after he makes a three, but there's a lot more to it. I mean, this guy is also the most accurate free throw shooter of all time. So it's pure no matter where it comes from.
And both free throws good for Curry.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
Caldwell Pope outside. Pass to Strother. And the last second attempt does not go in for it. And so it's the Golden State Warriors heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
So much good energy and flow tonight, and it has really come out of great ball movement. Guys have been open, and as soon as they are, they get the ball.
Underneath in the post, it's Gordon and Jokic. Contavious Caldwell-Pope is out there with Brown, and it's Brown in at the 3 slot. That's the group for Denver getting going here in the second. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Hey guys, the captain in the last game against New Orleans lit up the floor. He had 27 points, and all game long he seemed like he couldn't miss from outside the arc, converting many times from distance. It's safe to say he's out of his funk after a game like that. We'll see if he can keep it rolling tonight, Kevin.
Excellent, David. Thank you. Greg, how impressive was it watching him completely take over?
Unstoppable. They won that game because of his effort and just his overall relentlessness.
They're going up against a team that had no answer for him. We'll see if it plays out the exact same way here tonight.
You know, Brent, I heard you talking the other day about the advantage left-handed players have in drawing fouls. Why do you feel that's the case?
I've just always felt, Kevin, that you don't really prepare for lefties. You don't see many of them in the league. So think about it. Monday and a Wednesday you're playing a squad, and all of a sudden Thursday's back-to-back game has a guy like James Harden. It's just hard to adjust physically what you need to do in terms of defending a left-handed player.
Now, here's Okoro. 7-point game, the biggest lead in the game.
Okoro showing his ability to find an open teammate.
Pound with it. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes on so far. And the shot goes in.
And they repeatedly broke inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Now, here's Okoro. And Brown pulls it down. Nuggets have gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. Now the pass to Jokic. Second shot opportunity. Jokic using his socket.
I know Jokic doesn't have the quickest feet or the most hops, but just outstanding at reading where a missed shot might land.
Now here's Okoro. He's guarded closely. And here's Ingram from the yard. Another 3 for Golden State.
Doing a lot of nice work now from the field. He's helped get them this lead, and now he's helped them keep it.
Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. You have to like what we're seeing from the captain.
Not sure what the defense is thinking, or if they are. They continue to let him shoot. That is bad defense.
Season he played outstanding. Last year averaged 21 points per, 7 assists and 3 rebounds. And he's a nice scoring threat in their second unit, a guy who provides instant offense.
And he has really settled into this role. For some guys, maybe him, they'd rather come off the bench and do their damage. You know, altered shots don't show up on the official stat sheet, but as we saw there, he does a great job of doing that as well as collecting the rebound.
Now here's Kuminga. Feeds the ball. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Murray against Paul. Passes it to Collins.
Man, I got it. Wait a minute, I'll be back. Sorry about that, guys. All right, back to the game.
Denver passing it around. And finished off by Collins.
Murray with an instinctual play there. He has that ability. You can see the play. It evolves, and he makes a quick decision.
Now here's Kuminga. Pass to Paul. For Murray. And there are the Warriors now with another bucket.
Yeah, hard to stop CP3 when he's in the rhythm. He's in the mid-range. It's a deuce.
Murray, the pass to Collins. There's 49 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Here's Gordon. Knocked loose. It's blocked. Here's Paul. Fires the three. Collins grabs the miss. And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for the Nuggets. Trailing by 10. Their next game is at the American Airlines Center in Dallas for a game with the Mavericks. Hit the road with that, the first of a 5-game run. That one good for 2. Paul's got 6 points in the quarter.
Chris Paul adept at finding space down low, and that time found a way to get it done.
And here is Murray. Fires from way outside. No good on the last second attempt there. And so it's the Golden State Warriors up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. What a night they've had in terms of their shooting. Everything dropping in for them. We'll return shortly. With the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. You know, the captain has been exceptional here, guys.
Yeah, and the bulk of his damage so far has come from the perimeter. A lot of threes early on.
Yeah, he keeps tracking down those spots behind the three-point line and finding some open opportunities.
Setting the floor for the Warriors. We've got Jonathan Kuminga. Stephen Curry's out there with Ingram. Then it's Okoro. And it's Jackson Davis in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
Mind the lane. Mind the lane. One shot.
And so here's Denver. 15-point game. Steps back and fires. And he gets it to go. Brown's got 8 points.
Terrific effort from him really all night. Yet despite his supreme marksmanship, he's still operating at a deficit.
Outside Curry. Feet away. The shot is good off the backboard. And the Warriors lead by 15.
Curry's jumper just so pure, he can go up from just about anywhere on the floor and knock him down.
Count it.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
And Kuminga gets it to go.
That makes 3 in a row to start the second half.
Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. Now Murray. And he can certainly fill it up when they need him to. He's averaging almost 21 points a game. That shot off the mark. Great tee that time from Curry.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Well, great start. Check that box. They've made their first 4 shots, guys, and the offense looking very fluid right now.
Pass pass to Jokic. It's hauled in by Jackson Davis. Warriors leading by 17. Inside. Here's Kuminga. It's hauled in by Gordon.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
Those are all the little things about effort there. He just gets out there and contests, and that's just enough.
Now here's Curry. Golden State moving it around. For three, Ingram, and it's good. Looking quite sharp with 10 of 12 shooting tonight.
Bottom line, you need shooters on your team who can space the floor.
Oh, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game.
Curry against Murray, and the pass to Gordon. Back to Murray. 6 to shoot. Curry with it. Now guarded by Murray. Here's Jackson Davis. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Jackson Davis has got his second basket. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over.
Giving up a run here. Can they turn it around?
Hard to say right now. At this point, I've seen the coaches run through 2 or 3 iterations of defense. Is there a fourth? I'm not sure.
Teams making substitutions here. With a break in the action, we go to the 2K leaderboard. See the teams that excelled at slowing the pace down a campaign ago. The Warriors, number 1.
Defense was their identity, and that's how they're going to beat you. And they did it better than anyone in the league.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Watson, the pass to Murray. The dish to Collins. They need this. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. They host the Spurs after this one. That game is the first and last of their homestand. Wiggins outside. Kicks it to Kuminga. Over Murray. Collins grabs the miss.
Well, that's a shot they want just about on every possession if they can get it. He doesn't make them all, but still very much a high percentage look.
Now, here's Collins. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Here's Garuba. Collins grabs the miss. Collins has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. The feed to Watson. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
Not getting old here. Seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
Ball kicks to Wiggins. Off target with his 3. The Nuggets trail by 20. Watson with it. Now defended by Wiggins. Here's Murray. Paul with the ball. He has 6. And that one's good. Wiggins.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Murray down low, defended by Paul. Murray, no good. Passes to Garuba. Kuminga kicks to Thompson. Paul surveying the floor. 5 to shoot. Back to Thompson. Takes a 3. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in.
3 points.
And Klay Thompson, one of those guys where you hit the switch as a lights-out shooter.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors holding a very comfortable 25-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. They've been playing some ferocious defense. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we know, is peripheral vision.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. The Nuggets shooting 41% for the game. We've got Caldwell Pope, and it's Watson in at the small forward position. That's the group on the floor for Denver. That shot by Caldwell Pope, no good. Golden State's gone 7 of 11 from deep tonight, using the three-pointer to their advantage. Crowder with the steal. Now, here's Watson. Tight defense on him. He dishes it to Crowder. And it's out of bounds. The Nuggets able to retain possession here.
Nuggets ball. Checking in the game for your Nuggets,
Here's Pickett, defended by Paul. The kick out to Crowder. Shot clock at 5. Hits the three-point bomb.
Looks like Crowder feels like the green light is all his on that shot.
Pass to Moody. Hey, Brent, in recent years, we've seen the rise of sports analytics conventions, pro basketball negotiation competition. I mean, they're really digging deep.
Well, they're not only digging deep, Kevin, but they're giving a tremendous opportunity to a swath of people that never thought they'd be part of the NBA. Look, if you're not 6'8" with a 35-inch vertical, that doesn't mean that you still don't have a place at the table in the NBA if you study hard enough, or you can make contributions to what the business side of basketball is all about.
And the Warriors with possession here after the miss from Jay Crowder. Shot by Podziemski, no good. Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. Now here's Caldwell Pope. He's guarded closely. It doesn't go for him.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Kicks it out to Wiggins. And another three for Golden State.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
Here's Pickett, defended by Paul. Pass to Crowder. There's the pass to Pickett. And another miss by Denver. Golden State's gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter. So the wing on the left. Here's Podziemski. Pass to Paul. And here is Moody. Finds the bottom of the bucket from 13 feet out.
Yeah, he's going to knock that down if you give it to him. Uncompetitive there defensively.
Well, defense also looking defeated. The lack of hustle is driving the coaching staff a little bit batty right now.
Tyson. The Nuggets with another miss. Here's the Warriors with the ball. Good momentum, 8 straight points. Here's Paul. Rebounded by Pickett.
Yeah, can't see why he missed that one there. The D's close, but looked like plenty of room.
Caldwell Pope on the wing. Pass to Najee. Here's Pickett, defended by Paul. Three-pointer. The Nuggets with another miss. Warriors have gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Back to Wiggins. Pass to Moody. Now Wiggins. Some nice passing by Golden State here. On the wing, Wiggins. 17-foot shot on the way. And that one off the back of the rim and in.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Warriors.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And an important milestone for them tonight as they pick up win number 10.
And once it becomes official, this win gives them a nice confidence boost against this team. They'll face them twice more this season.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for the captain.
It looked like a couple times they might be wearing him down, but not the case. At the offensive end, he was just devastating.
Here's Pickett after the Warriors pick up 3. With Samart. And Garuba pulls it down.
That's not going to make you a favorite target of your teammates. They'll think twice about feeding you if they're going to keep missing layups.
Back to Wiggins. The pass to Paul. The rebound by Caldwell Pope. Here's Pickett. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure did. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Brent Barry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching.